Greetings, African family. Welcome to episode 23 of Clear Thinking with Brother Dulani. This week, family, I would like to focus on the so-called Caribbean and the potential disaster that went through the Caribbean this past week with the appearance and the arrival of the Hurricane Beryl. I've been watching a lot of the reports, seeing a lot of the coverage across the Caribbean, in Grenada, in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and also what I saw on the island called the Union Island, which I saw it says it's approximately 90% or more damage, which is catastrophic, to say the least, my people. So it is cause for concern. I'm very much concerned about our people and the condition that we're living under. And this devastation will be felt for a long time to come. And I want to send my condolences to the people in the region that's been affected by this hurricane. You know, I want to say that I empathize with you, I sympathize with you, and I send my love, my vibration, African love to you. Pan-African spirit need to prevail now. We need to pull together as an African people and support each other. I want to send a message out to our people in Jamaica, where I was born, particularly the people in Clarendon and in St. Elizabeth. Sorry. I want to send my condolences to the people affected in that region. I've seen the devastation. I've seen especially what's been done with the power supply. A lot of the power lines are down. A lot of trees are falling. A lot of fruit trees. I see a lot of breadfruit and mango all over the place. And I say, yes, we stood up, and there was not a significant damage across the island, I must say. And I'm very pleased of that. But in St. Elizabeth and Clarendon, there have been some great damage, and people will have to rebuild. Some people will have to rebuild from scratch in those areas. And I want to send my support and my condolences. And I hope those people will pull together. I would also like to say that I'm encouraged by the pulling together of our people after Beryl left Jamaica. I noticed how people got together. They got with a power saw, their cutlass, and they started to clear the trees, cut down the trees, clear the roads, make the place accessible for even the emergency vehicle, and the repair crew can come through, and people can even go about their business and get things done for themselves and their family. So I'm very encouraged by that, and I want to encourage our people, keep that spirit going. And also I want to encourage our people to just check in on the elders, check in on the less fortunate, check in on the homeless, those who don't have a shelter, those who don't have the means to look after themselves. So if you can, and you're cooking, share an extra plate for those who are in need. This is a perfect time for some big pot fair run now. So people who are clean up, and everybody can run some pot, and everybody can eat, and this is a come together, like a rebuilding type of phase for the island, where that community spirit can come out, and we can all get back into that camaraderie stage where we know it's a free country, we have to build it back regardless. And sometimes these things are an opportunity for us to do great things as well. We can build back our schools if it's damaged better than it was before. We can paint up the place better than it was before. And I'm also encouraged by some of the effort I saw in the preparation for the hurricane. I saw a lot of gullies and streams and culverts was actually cleared using bulldozers and all kind of heavy equipment to clear those drainage to allow the water to flow properly. And it looked to me like some of these drain hasn't been cleared in years, probably decades. A lot of these drainage have been in that state and have not been touched. So I'm pleased to see the effort that was done to get this done. And I want to say that sometimes it shouldn't take a disaster to let us prepare our infrastructure. We should have a schedule, like even once a year, once every 3 years, when we go through, we do an assessment of all of the gullies, the drainage, and all these preparation to make sure that they are ready for when these moments happen, so we don't have to scramble at the last minute to prepare for these type of disaster. Jamaica in particular is in an hurricane prone area. It is expected almost every year to get some type of weather condition. So we have to be prepared. All across the Caribbean have to be prepared for these type of disaster. I was very shocked, to say the least, about what I saw with Union Island when the drone fly over that island, and I saw the level of devastation. I just could not believe what I'm looking at. I could not, fathom a situation where almost every home that I was looking at were damaged. The roof was off. And then the report came back and said 90% off. I wasn't surprised. When the report came back and said 90%, when I saw, I expected that. So, and I don't know what type of building codes are in place or measures in place to withstand hurricane. But we need to have codes that we can, when we build in our homes, and we're building our structures in our building, they can withstand a level of wind pressure, a level of, weather condition. We have to bring these scientific standard into place when we building, because imagine you spend all of your life savings and you build this pretty place, pretty mansion, and next thing one hurricane come and just mash up everything and you're starting back from scratch again. So I think we have to really think about that, even on a governmental level, to make sure we put in place measures that whenever a house is being built, is built to withstand a level of these type of weather condition. So yeah, man. So, but I'm really encouraged by how the people are pulling together, and I suspect that support will be coming from abroad, from many quarters, and I know the Caribbean, the so-called people from the Caribbean, the African people in the diaspora will reach out and support the people on the ground who are in need. So that should continue, and I'm expecting that to continue. And people, just be strong, pull together, have faith in one another, and do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. These are opportunities for us to, build back our community spirit, which is, because of the way this modern society, everybody's kind of shifting apart, everybody doing their own thing. But sometimes we have to come together as a community and clean up a community, fix up a road. You know what I'm saying? And what we have to do to push for standard. Make sure when everything I build back, it build back on a standard. Nobody not try to go around the thing and try to scam the local money on the side and scrape things over this one, give a low standard. We need things that can withstand, that can last. We have the technology. We have the capabilities to put things in place that when rain fall, the road can withstand it. When breeze blow, we building can withstand it. See, and the damn thing that we have to focus on, because we can't rebuild every minute. A little storm, a little breeze blow, and which we know it will come. And like I say, we don't know them things are going to happen, we know it will going to happen. So we have to prepare ourselves. And the only way it will be done is if we impose standard, proper standard on ourselves, and we just stick to it. And the love that we have for each other, we have to keep maintaining it, and we have to go around now and inspect the place and make sure everything is all right. And, family, stay strong. You know what I mean? Reach out, call your friends, call your family, look out for the elders, look out for the homeless, look out for those less fortunate. Make sure everybody all right and keep this wonderful spirit of African love going. You know what I mean? And I'm here to support in any capacity I can. My people, thank you for listening to Clear Thinking with Brother Dulani. Stay strong, African people. African love. Mahat Otep Ashe, my family.